so nice. The water is just making this blubbery noise right now. It's really an outstanding morning here, and I just had a walk and want to talk with you about a saying that perhaps can bring a lot to your own artistic development when you see it from a little bit a different perspective. You most likely already heard this saying, life is art is long, life is short. And it came to me that really when you think about your own artistic decisions, your own artistic process, your artistic development, you already have made the decision actually to live an extraordinary life. Because being a creative, being an artist, you have stepped outside a norm. You are becoming a creator. You are becoming not someone that is just doing something that is repetitive or is following easy ideas or clear ideas or the ideas of someone else to achieve a minimum of what is necessary to have a living. And you have already made the decision to go an extraordinary life and to follow extraordinary ideas. So actually, what is hindering us to go all in? And there is the moment where actually the saying that I was said before, art is long, life is short, is helping us a lot. Because when you think about it, you are already on a path to an extraordinary life as a creative or as an artist. Why not go all in? I mean, is there a point where you will decide to live up to all your potential, to follow the highest possible vision that you can create? Why not start it actually now already? Why do we have to wait a certain time and then we will start to give it all? And perhaps it is the wisest decision to start to get used to and to start to live up to a higher vision as soon as possible, because a higher artistic vision is giving you actually the necessary motivation, the necessary priorities. When you are following perhaps small ideas or what is happening in your art by default, you are actually missing out on the gravitation a great idea can have for you. A great idea, a greater vision that you can follow is giving you so much of a bigger why, so much more power, because you are not following something small. You are actually trying to achieve something that is extraordinary. And a great idea is giving you by default actually more motivation and clear priorities. You don't have so much time for distractions or to follow hypes or just fashion ideas in art or in a creative thing that you are doing. It is giving you clear priorities, because you want to achieve actually something that is extraordinary, and in doing so you don't have the time to get distracted. And such a vision is also very much more essential to your life, and it is an idea that you are trying, a vision that you are trying to capture the essence and to bring it into the right form, and in knowing that this is your task, you are much more willing to try out different things, to try out the evolution of the other idea. When you are following small ideas or the ideas of someone else, what is right or wrong in creativity of art, we tend to just repeat the things that have worked out for others. But when you are following your own idea, you are so much more willing to go through the evolution, to find the right vessel that can capture this idea. And then you will discover day by day, step by step, how to represent it in the best way. And this is just so much better than just following the form of other people decisions, because there it is, you bigger idea, your higher vision, and it is seeking for representation in this world, and you are the person that is crafting it into different forms, and in one form it is appearing much more better, and then the other it is less more visible, and in this way you are in a way of developing it and bringing it to the highest possible impact, to the highest possible representation, so also other can understand it much better. And in this way you are not afraid anymore of errors and missteps, because when you are following the ideas of someone else, following the representations of that someone else figured out, there's a far greater right or wrong, because already someone else did it in the best possible way. I am not talking about studying art. Studying art is really great because you are get to know the higher idea of an artist and how he represented, and to know the best possible process for it, to study it, is an important step, and you never should stop studying in this way. But nevertheless, I'm talking about your idea and your vision, and then when you are trying to represent your vision in your artwork, you are actually, with every failure, you are knowing how to not to do this, and in this way failures are becoming a valuable tool to course correction, to represent it in the best way. And this can be a relief. I know many artists and many creatives that are actually a little bit afraid of failures, but when you see the failures as a vital tool of development, it's so much better to start a new process of art, because you know, even when this process will not work out, when this will be not the best representation of your vision, you will learn a little bit better, and then by the next one you can course correct it, and in this way your vision is developing in an organic way, and this can bring you to a point where you are actually not avoiding missteps or errors. You are allowing them to happen because you're seeing the value in them. And around this process of trying and error, the development and the expression of the vision, a whole day structure can develop, and it is giving your life so much more substance and so much more direction, and you are already on the path of living an extraordinary life, and with a higher vision it is having a much more better quality, because you are following something that is so much bigger, and in this way your life as an artist has more meaning for you. And I think perhaps when you don't agree what I'm saying, it is something that you should try as a experiment, or ground your vision, your higher ideas, the possibility to appear in this world, because you are willing to give it all and to take all the challenges and the missteps and so on, to give the idea the possibility to find in you and the art you are creating that the best possible expression. So once you have started to think about your higher idea, higher vision, it gives you also the possibility to organize what you are doing and your life around achievement and certain values. And in this way your life is not so scattered anymore, it is more purposeful, and art created under the circumstances of value and purpose is becoming so much richer for the audience, because most people are sadly living an ordinary life, and when they are confronted with something that has more purpose and more value, more quality, more substance, they are magnetically drawn to it. And in this way you are much more successful as an artist, because people are automatically drawn through the higher idea and the purpose that it's giving that is the purpose that the artist is trying to live out in his life. It is an experiment worth trying, and as I was saying, art is long, life is short. Why wait? Why not sit down today and start to think about your higher idea, about your vision, and write down a manifesto and try to express yourself. I hope these ideas are helpful. Nevertheless, I will also write a little bit more about this approach. I hope it is inspiration for you, and I also hope to see you in the next video. Until then, see you soon. Bye bye.